What's up everyone, JB the Bandhead here, and today as you can see in this thumbnail, we're going to be reacting to the Central State versus Albany State, Frederick Douglass Classic, 5th quarter 2024. I'm going to explain more about it, let's just go ahead and get into this reaction. Alright y'all, so before we start, credit goes to SmashTime Productions, the link to the original clip will be in the description below. Now, like I said in the intro, this is going to be the Central State versus Albany State, Frederick Douglass Classic 5th quarter 2024. Now, I know about Albany State, and I also know about Central State, because I've heard these two bands before, but never have I reacted to them in a battle such as this, because I never even checked them out this year. I mean, I'm pretty sure they're gonna sound good, but let's see how good this battle actually is, because I have a slight feeling that Albany State might win this, but Central State might surprise us, because yeah, I want this to be a good battle. I don't want it to be just a massacre or just a shutout or whatever. But yeah, that's basically it. But yeah, let's go ahead and check out this 5th quarter between Central State and Albany State in Frederick Douglass Classic. What y'all got, Albany State? Okay. Okay. I think so. We're in the high brass. Gotta execute just a little bit more, but y'all still just sounding great though. Yes, sir. But let's see what Central State got first. All right, Central State. Alright, yeah, that's the end of the first round. Yeah, this was a very good first round. This round gonna have to be a tie, cause yeah, they both like I'm saying, I heard issues in both of their pieces, but for the most part, both of them executed very well. But it just wasn't enough for at least one band to win over the other. Like Neither piece was honorable for 4.5 or a 5 star. But yeah, both of these bands get a 4 star in the first round. Yeah, these are both good pieces. Yeah, this first round is a tie, but I feel like this battle gonna separate somewhere. I don't know who gonna win the battle, but let's see. Let's see, cause this might be a good one. Let's see what happens in the second round now. What y'all got, Albany State? See how dances on the ground. Okay, Will wins. I hear y'all. Gotta watch it though. Okay, tubas. Let's see that super freestyle right there. Yes, sir. Alright, Central State, what y'all got? Oh, watch the tempo a little bit. Wait a minute. Oh, this is that's Gramblin's song. Well, that's Gramblin's theme song when they do it in the Bike Classic. Gremlin, I think you might have a competitor in the SIAC playing your song right now. Okay, trombones. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. This, I don't know what to say. This round gonna be a tie again, cause I can't. I really wanted to get, like, I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. I really wanted to give Albany State this round, but Central State y'all can't really sleep on them like that, and they fighting hard in this. And the fact that that's a little copy of Gremlin's song right there, but it just be the tubas at Gremlin that play that, and then they say their GSU chant. But this I think that's where yeah, Gremlin don't even play that full song. But yeah, Central State, I just say be on the lookout, because if Gremlin hear that one day, they gonna end up trying to boo y'all. But yeah, y'all, both of y'all did excellent on this. Was it enough to be a 5 star? No. Because like I said, I can't give 5 stars every tune. I want to give it, but you gotta earn it. That's why I'm giving y'all 4.5 on this one. But yeah, this battle gonna end up separating somewhere, because I know it's a tie 2-2 right now. But let's go ahead and see what happens in the third round. Let's go ahead and move on. This is an interesting fifth quarter. I can't believe KB didn't even react to this yet. Y'all might have a chance to get a 5 on this one. That's not too bad. Not too bad. That was a great one. Let's see what y'all got, Central State. Nah. Yeah, Central State, Yeah, I think I gave this round away. Yeah, this round I'm gonna have to give to Albany State. The Marching Rams show band got this one because yeah. Well, I did like how y'all started off Central State. It was just the fact that y'all near the end, y'all I think y'all was kind of rushing it a little bit. Tempo was kind of rushing all over the place, just a little bit though. It wasn't too much rushing because at least y'all watched the directors or whoever was directing it. But at the end of the day, this round go to Albany State. The Marching Rams show band did this, got this round. So yeah, that's where this where the battle finally separated. Now Albany State, I was gonna give y'all a 5 star on that one, but heard just a minor issue because yeah, I heard just a minor issue. I think it was in the mellophones or the trumpets. I gotta go back and watch this again, but I'm pretty sure I heard that. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this round. Albany State get it regardless. But let's go ahead and check out the fourth round. That wasn't too bad, but gotta execute just a little bit more Albany State. Let's see what y'all got, Central State. Is this knocking heads off? Oh, that's a Southern classic right there. Can't hang over like that. Alright, yeah. This round here, go to Central State. Cause yeah, they're knocking heads off. It's they pretty much got y'all in this one, Albany State. But yeah, that thing that ties the score back up 3-3, I believe. But yeah, Albany State, that was a good one. It's just that y'all just did not. Y'all just had a little bit of a minor thing, and Central State had their issues too. But for the most part, that piece was actually that piece was a good one. Knocking Heads Off. I remember playing that when I think it was my fifth year in Southern Band. But yeah, that's how I remember it. But um, yeah, I think yeah, that's it for the fourth round. Let's see what happens in the fifth round. Now let's go ahead and move on to that one. Well, check out Albany. Okay, that wasn't too bad. I just have feel some hear some little issues in now, but let's see what y'all got. Central State. Oh, not like us. Okay. Yeah, gotta clean up some issues now. Yeah, that was a good one, Central State, but that kind of sounded average on my in my opinion because from what I can tell, that that Not Like Us, even Southern can play it better than that, and yeah, but it was a good one. It was a good one, but y'all sounded average on that. So with that being said, Albany State get this round anyway because yeah, it's just it was just the proof. The proof is in the pudding. Yeah, Central State that was kind of average. Albany State, y'all had some issues in there too, but for the most part, y'all get this round because that was better execution. Both were good pieces, but had y'all executed a little bit more on well Central State, y'all would have at least tied this round up, or um or would have at least uh took the round. But all in all, this round here go to Albany State. So I think this is the sixth round coming up. Let's see. this song though. You got the energy in this one. Okay, freestyle then, Z's. Yes, sir. Yeah, trumpets, I think the trumpets, I gotta play better than that. Okay, tubas I hear ya. Yeah, I gotta back off on that hanging over, man. Yeah, so this round, go to Albany State again. Like, I'm not even joking. Like, I think it was like the first half of the battle. Y'all was fighting hard, but y'all kind of let me down a little bit, Central State, cause it's it's not that they're bad pieces. It's just that y'all execution is not as good as Albany State overall. Cause Albany State, they executing it, and they executing everything to their fullest potential. Even though they're not the best pieces, um they still giving their all in this one, and that's why they getting this round again. Cause yeah, I think at least like one or two more rounds coming up, but let's see how well y'all doing this. So let's go ahead and take check that out. That wasn't too bad. That was a great one. But let's see how y'all do, Central State. I forget the name of this. I know FAMU play this all the time. Yeah. Is that it? Nah, Central State. Y'all can't play it like that. Even if it was a little bit longer, I bet you FAMU can play better than this. Cause especially, yeah, that can't be. Is that the round entirely? Yeah, that's the round entirely. But yeah, this round you go to Albany State again. Like I'm not even joking. Because yeah, y'all could have done better than this, Central State. I know exactly. Y'all could have done better than this, cause I know y'all can play better than that. Cause I'm pretty sure FAMU, Florida A&M can play this song better than that. Cause this it's just I was just speechless at this point. Yeah, let's go ahead and move on to the next one. Cause I think that was it for us. Yeah, that was it though. Yeah, give him a farewell song, Albany State. Yeah. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, go and get out of this Central State, cause y'all lost this one. Y'all lost the battle, in my opinion. I'm not gonna lie. Even that last song I played, I'm hearing issues. Albany State. That gotta be it though, huh? Oh, they got one more? Jeez. I would end it right here, but we gotta see how well they did it, cause Central State is out of there, man. Oh, I know this. Yeah, y'all gotta get a little bit better than Albany State. Took it up, okay. Okay, what wins? I hear ya. Yeah, I think that's the end. Yeah, that has to be the end of it, yeah. All in all, Albany State won this battle, but I'm going to review the final scores and the recap. So, yeah. That's basically it for this battle. Now let's go ahead and move on to the recap and the final scores. Alright, y'all, we made it to the end of the Central State versus Albany State Frederick Douglass Classic 5th quarter. Now, the final score I gave this battle was Albany State winning the battle 6-3 over Central State. Now, I'm not even gonna lie. Earlier in the battle, it was great. That was until Central State started lacking kind of execution, because I'm not gonna lie, the first two rounds in this battle were very good. They were very close. That's why I ended up giving them those rounds a tie. But as the battle went on later, well, particularly in rounds 5 through 7, those rounds there, Albany State just had a winning streak on that one, because even though Central State did win round 4 to tie the score back up, Albany State clearly, overall, they just had the better execution in this battle. And they had some good pieces. Yeah, both these bands had issues. Now, keep in mind, this was earlier in the season, so like I said in the previous 5th quarter when we had the two Fort Valley versus Clark Atlanta, we got a lot of other 5th quarters we got to react to. But it's gonna come in due time. Don't worry about it. But this battle here, I have to say Albany State won this, because Central State, y'all had some really good pieces. Y'all fought hard in this, but as soon as it got past the 4th round, y'all kind of let those rounds go, man. Y'all let them rounds go, and that's why Albany State took the dub in this. I'm sorry, Central State, but Albany State got the dub in this. I don't know if y'all did any of the fifth quarters this past year, but we gonna see if y'all did. We gonna see if y'all did better than those, cause I'm pretty sure I know Albany State has some other fifth quarters as well, because I know they battled Fort Valley, and I think they battled somebody else, but I'm gonna check it out. But yeah, I think they battled Fort Valley twice, but we gonna check those out. But yeah, that's basically if it is battle with Albany State winning it 6-3 over Central State. So yeah, they got the dub in my opinion. Central State, just work on your execution and just do better. That's all I ask it, because I'm hoping y'all fix it for next year, because next year I'm looking forward to it, because y'all not a bad band. I know y'all not a bad band, but just fix the execution though. But yeah, that's all I really ask. Just fix your execution and come up with better song selections. But yeah, that's basically it for this battle. Like I said, Albany State won this in my opinion. Y'all can comment. Y'all may say Central State won this. Y'all might oppose me. Y'all can agree with me. I'm all for it. But yeah, that is basically it for this video. If you enjoyed it, please give it a like, and also don't forget to subscribe for future videos. And I will see you all in the next reaction.